never know the real story, and you never will.
So it looks like the feds will be knocking on Jennifer Lopez's door soon, because a few days after Diddy snitched on Jennifer Lopez, revealing she helped him smuggle the gun that was used in the 1999 New York club shooting, the feds announced that they're going to be reopening the case. But that's not all, as inside sources revealed that Jay-Z personally reached out to Jennifer Lopez, informing her that the name has been brought up in different gun smuggling cases. First of all, we knew Diddy wasn't gonna go down alone, as sources in Homeland Security revealed he was already cooperating with and doing all he could to get a lighter sentence. But nobody expected we would be having this conversation about Jennifer Lopez and her involvement with Diddy, while all she was accused of was done when she was dating Diddy. It is sad that this is coming up after 2 decades, and over the 2 decades, she has transformed herself from being the hip-hop girl to a family woman who is happily married to Ben Affleck. But then, you know, as the saying goes, if you do the crime, be ready to do the time. For those who might not be aware, Jennifer Lopez, or JLO as she is fondly called by fans, was one of the hottest ladies in Hollywood from the late 90s to the 2010s. During this period, she dated Diddy, who was a young music executive who owned one of the biggest labels in hip-hop. Diddy and Jennifer Lopez began dating after they met on the set of the music video for Lopez's single If You Had My Love, and it didn't take long before they got into trouble, because later that year they were involved in a shooting incident that happened in a New York club. In the mid-90s, hip-hop was rough. Many rappers got into street fights, and sadly, people died. Rappers felt they had to carry guns whenever they went out. They often had illegal guns because they didn't want to be linked to any shootings, but they couldn't risk getting caught by the police, so they'd have someone else carry the guns for them. Jennifer Lopez doubled as Diddy's girlfriend and his gun mule, and on the day of the shooting, it was revealed that Diddy, Jennifer Lopez, and rapper Shine were at the club, with Jennifer Lopez sneaking in the gun. Different media sources revealed that an argument ensued in the club and shots were fired, with 3 leaving 3 people injured: a woman shot in the face and 2 others, none life-threatening injuries. Jennifer Lopez, Diddy, and Shine left the club and were pursued by the police. They found an unregistered weapon in the car, resulting in charges against Diddy, Shine, and Jennifer Lopez. However, Jennifer Lopez was released hours later when the charges against her were dropped. Investigators later disclosed that Shine admitted to firing the shots in the club, resulting in his imprisonment for 10 years and subsequent deportation upon completion of his sentence. Jennifer Lopez and Diddy broke up in late 2002, and both have since then moved on with different partners. Jennifer Lopez married Ben Affleck, and Diddy is not married but has fathered children. But it looks like Jennifer Lopez's past is about to come haunting her, because not only has she been named as an accomplice to a crime, she has been linked to gun smuggling crimes. So it all started a few weeks ago when music producer Lil Rod Jones, who worked on Diddy's The Love album, Off the Grid album, filed a lawsuit against Diddy. Part of the accusations lined up in the lawsuit are the acquisition and use of drugs, displaying and distribution of unregistered illegal firearms, laced alcoholic drinks being served to minors and sex workers, and several unnamed celebrities engaging in sex with minors and sex workers. Some part of the lawsuit talked about the 1999 club NYC club shooting, with claims that Jennifer Lopez smuggled the weapon into the club and Shine was paid by Diddy to take the fall for him. This information was confirmed by Mark Curry in his interview, where he said this:
I remember when Shine came home from jail. They released Shine, right? And then they deported him to Belize, said he couldn't come back to the United States. So he goes back to Belize. And do you remember when Def Jam signed him to a record deal? They gave him what, $8 million? How much?
L.A. Reid gave him $1 million.
All right, so L.A. Reid gave him $1 million to put out an album, and the album never came out. I knew that when L.A. Reid went to give him that $1 million, that was Puff giving him the money, but he had to give it through L.A. Reid. They never intended on giving him an album. If they would have gave him $1 million for an album, wouldn't we have heard the album?
Okay, so what you're saying is this is Puffy's way of paying Shine off for taking the rap for him.
You're very smart.
But news of Shine taking the fall for Diddy has been going around in the hip-hop community for a long time. Lil Rod Jones putting it in the lawsuit, coupled with the victim coming out to say Diddy shot her and not Shine got the feds all interested in the case again.
Yeah, and you have said since really right after the shooting that it was P. Diddy who shot you. I mean, I think you even said it to the doctor that night, right?
I said it immediately. I literally watched them pull out the guns. I've had a clear point of view. I mean, for God's sake, I got shot in my nose. I was facing them directly. I watched everything occur and have described it, vehemently to all parties.
But then Diddy's home was raided a few days ago by Homeland Security with boxes of evidence and gadgets carted away from his home. Sources at Homeland Security revealed that Diddy reached out hoping to get a deal for a lighter sentence because the content of the boxes and gadgets were incriminating and he knew that was the end of the road for him. Sources claim Diddy confessed to the nightclub shooting and revealed how Jennifer Lopez helped him smuggle the gun into the club. Well, this information should only surprise fans because Jennifer Lopez is involved. Other than that, we shouldn't be surprised because if y'all remember Cassie's lawsuit, she also revealed that Diddy forced her to carry a gun in her purse even after he knew she was scared of guns. Sources close to Jennifer Lopez then revealed that after she got the news that Diddy snitched and told the feds about her involvement in the shooting case, she reached out to her legal team in preparation for what was to come. Then source then claimed Jay-Z reached out to Jennifer Lopez a few days later, informing her that Diddy told the cops about an instance where Diddy used Jennifer Lopez to smuggle guns to gangs in New York. This whole thing is really sad. One thing we know for sure is Diddy influenced Jennifer Lopez to do all these, and why we could give excuses that she was young and lived for the thrill. She is a changed person and happily married, but then let's see what the next couple of days would bring, and most importantly, if her husband would stand with her or would he be getting divorced. News of Jennifer Lopez being tied to gun smuggling charges shocked fans, and they left comments saying, "So Jennifer Lopez carried the gun for Diddy?" Jennifer Lopez is the reason Diddy didn't do jail. J-Lo should be put on trail with Puffy. So what do you think Jennifer Lopez would do jail time because of her past involvement with Diddy? Or do you think she'll walk free and beat the charges? Let me know what you think in the comments, then check out this next video.